Might not have even noticed it, or maybe you have and wondered what it is. A new update on Facebook actually looks a lot like Snapchat. We're switching gears here today in today's Tech Check. We're tackling Facebook's newest feature, how it works, and what it means for monitoring your kids' accounts. Deseret News columnist Amy Iverson is here to help us sort it all out. I actually have been on Facebook the last few days and kept thinking, what is going on here? Am I on Snapchat? Am I on my Insta stories? I have been really clueless as to what this update did. So tell us about the update itself.
So the update was kind of threefold. You got that Snapchat feature where you can send disappearing photos and videos called Facebook Direct. You got Facebook Stories, which is just, we're all familiar with it from Instagram, right? A little longer videos on that. And then we also got a ton of camera effects. And Facebook just realized that we all want a more visual way to communicate. Facebook's been very text heavy, and so they made the switch.
I keep thinking, do we need all of these different platforms with the same stuff? But apparently everybody is using it.
Well, Facebook owns Instagram. Not everybody knows that. And so when they rolled stories out on Instagram, it went crazy. They have like 150 million users daily within 5 months. So they just saw, oh, it's working there. Let's do it here. But yeah, they all seem to be like becoming the same. A little bit.
So choose your platform, or choose all three, I guess. Tell us about this Facebook Direct, because it has the potential to maybe create a problem with your kids, or just to keep an eye on your kids through this Facebook Direct.
Well, I'm always nervous about disappearing photos, because we know that Snapchat had caused a lot of problems with people sending inappropriate pictures because they thought, oh, they just disappear in 10 seconds. And so I told my kids they couldn't have it until they were 16, even though all their friends had it. I was the only mom who was not letting them have it. And then when Instagram did it, I thought, oh, great. Now and they don't want to be on Facebook, right? Because that's for old people. But now that Facebook's doing it, there really is no option for you. If your kid wants to be on a major social networking platform, there are disappearing message options. It's even on your iPhone. So it's just a great time to have that conversation with your kids about what's appropriate, how things don't really ever disappear. But you can send direct messages to people and then set that disappearing. So if I sent something to you, as soon as you peeked at it, you would have 24 hours to look at it one more time before it went away.
So you have a little bit more of a chance on Facebook than you do on Snapchat. But just keeping the conversation alive and knowing what's out there seems like it's kind of what we're going to have to do.
Yeah, you have to talk to your kids and decide if I'm going to allow them to be on social networking. They have this option. So you have to have that conversation about, is this going to be something that you want on a billboard? That's always my meter. Would you want this on a billboard down the neighborhood? Because there's still the option of screenshotting, still the option of another kid taking a picture of it. Nothing ever truly disappears.
So do you think you'll use the Facebook platform yourself?
Well, I use Facebook just because I think I know the majority of people are on Facebook.
Us old people, is that really what it is? I didn't realize it was like us old people use Facebook.
But I haven't really done the stories. I'm not really into the stories yet, because to me, I'm thinking I do Facebook kind of for me as a journaling mechanism. So the stories are not for you because they go away in 24 hours. So the stories are going to be something that disappear once again in 24 hours. And so it's not for you. It's nothing you're keeping. It's just kind of showing the world what you're doing.
Okay. And with the stories, there are filters like Snapchat, right?
Yes. So this, I think, is one of the funnest things kids love about Snapchat is all the camera features. So Facebook has now put in a ton of camera filters. So you've got things like it makes you look like a Picasso painting. Oh, this was my favorite. It's like a mermaid beard to me, even though mermaids don't have beards. It makes you look like you're on a VHS tape. And then there's the interactive ones like that mermaid beard. When you shake it, it glitters. They're going to have some branded ones, like this is a Minions one. They have a Wonder Woman one. So things that come out with movies so that you can be interactive and promote the movie at the same time.
Yes, of course. Okay, well, thanks, Amy, for bringing all of this to us.